Hello everyone, welcome to the another video of our series UPSC CSC 2026. I am Dr. Ritesh Singla. This is the 8th video of this lecture series. In the previous videos, we have tackled all the questions from 1 to 70 from set A of CSAT, which are based on mathematics and logical reasoning. In this video, we will tackle the remaining questions. So let us directly start with question number 73. So this is not a mathematical question and neither a logical reasoning question. This is testing your basic English. If you just use the emails only, then also it should be very easy for you. So they are saying that match list 1 and list 2 and select the answer. So for example, you might not know memorandum flyer, but BCC is blind carbon copy. When you send an email to someone, there you use BCC. Okay. So when you want to inform someone but confidentiality. So C is linked to 2. So if C is linked to 2, the only option left is either option A or option C. Okay. So now if you know the choice for A or D, then you are through. Okay. So for example, A is memorandum. So memorandum is to disseminate non-targeted information. That could be a little difficult for someone, but minutes. If you have ever been to any of the job or somewhere when you have some official work, then at the end of the meeting they always say draft the minutes of the meeting. What do we mean by the minutes of the meeting? It is all the information are stored or collected in one place. So basically, whatever has been discussed to record all of these discussion into one place. So basically, D will link to 1. So option C is correct. You do not need to know all the meaning. Or maybe some of you might know flyer or memorandum, but you know that flyer will be these 4 and memorandum will be to intimate a directive. Okay, let us see the next question, which is 78. Three partners A, B, and C entered into a business. A invested one third of the capital for one third duration. B invested one fourth of the capital for one fourth duration. And C invested the remaining capital for the whole duration, for the complete duration. Okay. So we can assume that X is the total capital and say T is the total time. Okay. So A have invested how much? X upon 3 for how much time? T upon 3 time. So whatever profit will this company have? The share of A will be somewhere xt upon 9. If I just compare it with something which B have done, so B have invested the capital x upon 4 for T upon 4 time. So whatever B is getting, the ratio of A and B should be xt upon 9 to xt upon 16, right? Because A has invested more capital for more time. Okay, so it is basically what we are calculating is per unit capital per unit time. If someone is have invested a unit of capital for a unit of time, then he should be having some share of profit. So in that case, we are measuring it. And for the C, it will be you have invested the remaining capital for the complete time. Okay, so basically, what do we have? Xt upon 9 ratio xt upon 16 ratio, it is 12 minus 7, 5x upon 5xt upon 12. Or we can say that if I just make it rationalize it, so it will be 16 ratio 9 ratio 60. Okay, so you can take the LCM here. So it is 3 square, 4 square, and 3 into 4. So basically the LCM will be 16 into 9. So 144. You can multiply it by 144. So 16 ratio 9 ratio 16. So suppose you have 16z plus 9z plus 60z So this is the total profit, and the total profit is 17,000. So basically, what do you have? 60, 70, and then 79 and 685 Z is equal to 17,000, or Z will be 200. Okay. So profit of, if I want to calculate profit of A, it is 3200, profit of B is 1800, and profit of C will be 12,000. Okay, so what is it asking? Out of a profit of 17,000, how much profit will C get? So C will get 12,000 profit. Option A is correct. Okay, let us move to the next question. There are two chemicals which do not react with each other. A container contains 10 liters of the chemical A. So initially we have 10 liters of chemical A. 1 liter of this chemical is removed from it, and 1 liter of the chemical B is poured. Okay, so if we have remove 1 liter of this, so we have 9:1. Okay, basically 90% ratio 10% of 90% of this, and 10% of chemical B will be there. Now again 1 liter of this mixture is removed. So when you will remove 1 liter of this particular mixture, okay, so how much both of them will be removed? So from 1 liter, 90% of 1 liter will be removed with of chemical A, and 10% of 1 liter will be removed from chemical B. So after that, how much it will be? 8.1 liter of chemical A and 0.9 liter of chemical B, but we have all again added 1 liter of chemical B to again make it 10. Let me rephrase. Initially we have 10 liter of chemical A. So 10 of A plus 0 of B initially. Then you have taken 1 liter of chemical A out, so you have 9 units of A and 1 unit of B. Okay. Now again we have taken total 10 units. Now again from this 10 units we have removed 1 unit or 1 liter. So basically we have removed 10% of whatever we have here. So if we are removing 10%, so we will remove 10% of A. So basically 8.1 of A will be left, and 0.9 of B will be left. And then we have added again 1 liter of B. So basically we have 8.1 of A plus 1.9 of B, or we can say that 81% is A and 19% is B, and total you have 100%. Okay. If this process of replacing 1 liter of the mixture by 1 liter of B is performed once more, so if we are doing it once more, so basically it will be 81 minus 10% of this, so 8.1% of A will be left, plus 19 minus 1.9 of B, and then we will add again 1 unit of B. So it will be, so 80, 72, it will be 72.9 units of A and 27.1 unit of B at the end, right? So basically in the last mixture you have around 73% A and around 27% B. So option B is the correct answer. But what are we doing here? We had 10 liters of some chemical, which was only A. We removed 1 liter of it. So basically we have removed 10% of it. So once we remove 10%, so we were left with 9 liters of A, and we poured 1 liter of B. So again the total mixture becomes 10 liter. Then again we took 1 liter. So when we are taking 1 liter out, basically 10% of whatever mixture is there, we are taking that out. So if we are taking 10%, so 10% of this 9A will be out, and 10% of this 1 unit of B will be out. So basically we will have left with 8.1 liters of A and 0.9 liters of B. And then the question is saying add 1 liter of B again. So again you will have ultimately 10 liters, but out of those 10 liter you have 8.1 liter of A and 1.9 liter of B. Now if I am again removing 10% of each item, so what mixture will be left with? 81 minus 8.1 liter of A and 19 minus 1.9 of B, plus you are adding again, so here will be 10. So when I am doing it 81 and 8.1, what I have done is somehow I just took multiplied it by 10, so it will not make much of a difference. Okay, so it will be 72.9 of A and 27.1 of B, just to make it in percent. Or you can just do it exactly, it will be 8.1 minus 0.81 of A plus 1.9 minus 0.19 of B plus 1 of B. It will be 7.29 of A plus 2.71 of B. It will not create any difference. So basically 27%, because out of 10 liter you have 2.71 liters. So basically around 27% you are with chemical B. Okay. Now let us move to the last question which was asked in this year CSAT. A shopkeeper employs a delivery boy and gives him a motorcycle for home delivery. For every delivery, the boy is given 5 rupees. So if he is making X deliveries, he will earn 5x rupees. Okay. He also get 2 for every kilometer of the distance covered in the day. So if he cover Y kilometers, then he will be given 2y rupees also. For every kilometer he is paid 2 rupees. The boy wants to earn more than 500. So basically what he wants to do is 5x plus 2y should be somehow greater than 500. But does not want to travel more than 100 kilometers. So he does not want to travel more than 100 kilometers. So y is less than equal to 100. Okay, but we are not given that what exactly is y. Which of the following number of deliveries would definitely meet his target? So which value of x will definitely confirm that no matter whatever happens, he will be paid with 500 more than 500 rupees. So suppose if he had made 80 deliveries, so from 80 deliveries he will earn 400 rupees. But is it true that for 80 deliveries he will somehow travel more than 50 kilometers? That is not true. Similarly, if he make 85 deliveries, then he will be have around 425 rupees. But is it true that do you have any control how much distance he has covered? We do not have any control. Even if he make 90 deliveries in that day, he will earn 450 rupees by delivery. But in order to earn more than 500, he should travel at least 25 kilometers. But we have not been given any information that how much he have traveled or how much he need to travel to make each delivery on an average, right? So it might be possible that in order to make these 90 deliveries, he have only traveled say 20 kilometers. Even making 90 deliveries does not assure him that he will be paid more than 500. So the question is have insufficient data, and the option D will be the correct answer. Or he have to make at least 100 deliveries. Then you can be sure that okay, he will earn something more than 500, because in order to make 100 deliveries he would have traveled at least say 1 meter somehow, right? So he will be paid something. Okay, so he had to make at least 100 deliveries, but out of these information you cannot guarantee anything, so option D will be the correct answer. With this, we have discussed all the questions which have been asked in this year UPSC CSAT based on mathematics and logical reasoning only. We have not covered any written comprehension questions. If you have watched the previous videos, then it is fine. If you have not, you can go to the playlist and watch each and every solution. And if I have made some error anywhere, please ping me in the comment. Thank you so much for watching and all the best.